Oklahoma teachers are among the lowest paid in the nation. A public forum in Tulsa called Straight Talk with Teachers featured a principal and two teachers who explained how that low teacher pay is an obstacle for administrators trying to hire new teachers and keep experienced ones. The forum was presented by our content partner, Oklahoma Watch.
For me to leave work at 8 o'clock at night, tired, so tired that I can't prepare dinner for my husband, I go to Olive Garden and my teacher is serving me. It makes me sick to my stomach because we must value and respect our teachers. And my teacher shouldn't have to be at Olive Garden when he should be home with his families, because after 40, 50 hours at the job, and I'm in an urban at-risk school, and we deal with so many obstacles before we can even teach. So I know that they have the desire, the passion, that we are service people. We are service employees. We service the community in everything we do, because we treat every child at Hawthorne like they were our children. And so therefore I say, no, it's really not about money, but it is.
I have my own house, but I have a roommate. I take on site tech jobs. I take on a lot of extra duties, tutoring and things like that. I wouldn't say that I have to cut corners, but the hardest part is that I have no savings. You know, I don't have a backup of anything. My paycheck is, I cover my bills and everything like that, but there's not room for extra. You know, and not that I need something frivolous or that I'm asking, you know, for anything over the top, but there isn't any wiggle room. You know, if I need new tires, I'm in trouble.
The biggest question isn't whether or not I make more or whether or not I get to go on a cruise or whatever it happens to be. The biggest problem with financing is how many more Merediths can we get, and how many more teachers can we get in the classroom, and how many more good counselors and good administrators to solve some of these problems. It's not about how much I make, it's about how many people we can get that are qualified, and how qualified are the people that we can get. Do we really want a workforce made up of people who aren't really qualified to do anything else and so they have to become teachers? Or do we want a workforce of professionals who, if they have a calling, can at least afford to feed their families and become teachers?
I am thrilled to be a teacher, but I am getting burned out because the extra duties that I take on in Disney Elementary is a population of 898 kids, and I am the only site tech at that school to make an extra $2,000 a year. I spend every Saturday and Sunday up at that school trying to fix the 5 computers per classroom that we have, which is amazing, and I'm so glad that we have those things. But to spend all of that time up there is exhausting, and I love being a teacher, and I don't think there's something that could make me not want to be a teacher.
A lot of crime that goes on television, it affects Hawthorne, and it affects other schools. But we have to deal with that and counsel our students and then prepare them to teach. Or if they don't have shoes or the right clothing, we have to go out and make sure. A lot of times the teachers, they purchase school supplies for students. They purchase, I had a teacher, first grade teacher just yesterday, went out and purchased a pair of gym shoes for a kid because the shoes were just awful and they needed another pair. So they're taking money that they really don't have to buy resources so that our students can be successful. Because at whatever cost, we want them to be successful.